Well, hello, all my amazingly beautiful Aquarius friends. My name is Libra Empress, and we're going to be discussing your tarot for today. Now, remember that this is a general reading, and this is for yours as well as for my entertainment. And also, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. That way, you'll always be up to date with the content that I produce, and you'll be a part of our family, alright? Alright, let's get started, shall we? Now, first off, if you hear a child in the background, sorry. He's in the front room. I'm in the kitchen. Second off, we got 3 piles here. Past, present, future for you, alright? Now remember, when we get to the future is not set in stone, and it can change at any time that you so choose it to, okay? Anyway, it'll either resonate or it won't. This 4th pile here, that's all the energy between past, present, and future. So, I won't know where they go, but you will if it resonates, alright? I'm just putting a story together and telling it the best I can. Then this big pile here, this is the bottom of the deck. And I'll explain what that is in a minute. Let's slide these out of the way. And let's discuss your past energy. So you are in a 9 of Swords, full of anxiety, paranoid as all hell, and feeling hopeless. But the thing is that you were never alone. You just felt that way because of the situation that was around you. You're dealing with a King of Swords. This is a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Or this could be, your energy as well. Someone who's stubborn, authoritative, and judgmental. But I don't see it as you, because I feel like that you are an Empress or an Emperor. But you're dealing with this person who could be, the same sign, or Libra or Gemini. Someone who only sees half the story in, how that goes. So you're dealing with the 6 of Swords. I don't know why I almost said Wands. You're dealing with some wand signs, huh? Anyway, this is air energy. This is you decluttering your brain, okay, and traveling. You're leaving the past behind and transitioning. This is all the chaos that you're dealing with over here. You're just like, yeah, I can't do this shit no more. I want a better life. I'm tired of the drama. And you're taking the Wheel of Fortune in the grasp of your hands and saying, hey, I own luck, fate, and destiny. I'm making them my bitch. Rock on. Now, currently you're dealing with the 2 of Hazards, so you're juggling a lot of responsibilities. You're trying to keep it balanced on your harmony, but you're also waiting for the cavalry to arrive. You're struggling and juggling. You're just like, are they ever going to get here? Which leads you to this card here, that everybody wants a piece of what's yours, and you're just like, no, that's mine. I worked for it, right? And they're challenging you. And the thing is that the only one who should be in competition with you should be yourself. Because you should be competing with yourself. If you don't know what that means, set a goal and complete it. There you go. That's what it means. To be a better version of yourself, to keep evolving. Now, there's a situation that you've got to look at with your heart. Okay? A little more empathy. Very diplomatic. Generous and whatnot. You gotta weigh out the situation and decide what's best for you. I'm sorry that this is bouncing. I hit it. That, or you are dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. Now, my beautiful Aquarius, you're at an 8 of Wands. You're traveling. You're just like on the move. You're like, I can't. Fuck you later, alligator. I'm out. I'm Eddie Spaghettiing. Eddie Spaghetti, like chocolate confetti. Gonna go party hardy and drink Bacardi. You know how it goes. Future energy, which, could resonate, is the 5 of Swords. I'm sorry that it's... Let me see if I can... There we go. The 5 of Swords, right? So, you're severing ties. You're tired of the bickering. You're feeling defeated. God, you're almost at a 4 of Swords, where it's like a mini hermit card, right? Now, you are indecisive because this is a fucking difficult decision for you, and you're trying to see everything from different views. Now, Aquarius, you're an air sign, so you are similar to Gemini and Libra. Me being a Libra, I can relate to this because you've got to think about all the pros and cons of every decision you ever made and see what might happen. And that shit is annoying, but beneficial. It's time consuming like no other. But you're dealing with a Gemini, a lover card. I mean, it could be a Gemini, or just you're dealing with someone that you love, right? You're dealing with a lot of sex, romance, and blinded by passion. She's ripping out his heart and holding it behind him while diverting him from that with a kiss. And while she's doing that, he's over there spraying her vagina because she's a decomposing corpse. And she stinks. Okay? So, with that card, also think, if you didn't have sex, passion, and romance, would you have anything in common with this individual? Now, you're dealing with the Libra energy and the justice system. There's a lot of impartiality, fairness, and equality going on. You've got to make a decision. Do I go left or do I go right? Who do I want to be with? Do I want to be with this Aries, Leo, or Sag? Or do I want to be with that Leo, Aries, or Sag? This is your fourth energy. So you're dealing with a Leo card. You've got a lot of strength somewhere along the line between past, present, and future. This is where you're keeping strong. It's your inner determination, conviction, and resolve, right? You're coming at something with a new approach. You're very inventive and ingenuity-wise, right? You have a lot of ingenuity. God, my cat scared me. Damn it, Graves. I didn't know she could jump that high, honestly. Alright, so you're also somewhere along the line dealing with wealth, family, and contentment, right? 10 of hazards. Nice. Hazards is another word for pentacles or coins in a regular deck. They're hazards in my deck because they're the zombie tarot. And, gotta have the hazard sign and whatnot. So you've got a choice to make, 7 of Cups. Now, if you don't make this decision, right, if you don't make this choice, you don't figure out what you want, a choice will be made for you. And Aquarius, we all know that if a choice is made for you, you're not going to fucking like the outcome. Nobody likes the choices that are made for them. That's why we live in a world where we do have choices, okay? So choose wisely, otherwise the moment will pass. And think about the pros and cons and the consequences. And I think you're already thinking of that because you're kind of a little, indecisive yet, They're going through a lot of turmoil. But here's the thing is that, you've completed your task. You fucking have the willpower right here. And, you kept persisting. Rock the fuck on. But you're dealing with a 5 of Cups. So it's a loss and sadness and grief. So someone died. I don't see the death card here to really make this about that. But, it could have been. People die every day. And it's so sad and heartbreaking, honestly. So if you're going through the loss of someone or a situation, my heart breaks for you, but know that you are definitely not alone in this situation, alright? There are people behind you. I don't know if you can see them. They know what you're going through, but they don't understand because each of us goes through these feelings separately. We're in our own lane, okay? And you're being watched by our guardian angels or the loved one that has passed. Now, you're finally able to sit with someone. This is a 2 of Cups, right? This is someone that you've been fucking having issues with, and they've been driving you fucking nuts, and you've been driving them nuts, and you didn't think you'd ever get the shit handled. God, no. But now you're able to sit with them and really think, you've come so far with this frenemy. Now you have balance and harmony, and you're compromising. You're able to bridge that gap. And they're not so much of a frenemy as they were, really close to you, and there was a huge misunderstanding, and you know how misunderstandings go. They're like when you assume, make an ass out of you and me, and instead of paying attention to the cues and listening. It's all about communication. You have to deal with a 3 of Swords. Now, someone's cheating on you, or you're cheating on them, okay? That's number 1, okay? You each have a third party, one or the other, or both, okay? It's just how life is. But before you assume and go freaking start throwing out your significant other shit to the curb, think about this. It could be that could be the case. It could be number 2 is that you're whining about your significant other to a family member, right? And then you wonder why that family member doesn't like your significant other. That could be the case on your part or your significant other part. They're bitching about you and bringing other people in that are like, trying to coax you to throw them away, or vice versa, right? That's only scenario 2. The third one, which relates to a lot of us, is the fact that somebody is putting something over your relationship. Be it sex addiction, porn, gambling, video games, workaholic, an actual addiction like substance abuse, be it alcohol, drugs, even money. There are so many scenarios. Before you start throwing their shit out the window, maybe you need to sit down and, instead of accusing them, sit down and talk about the stuff that's going on. Pay attention. Do some research, alright? We all have toxic traits. And sometimes when we pick a partner, we overlook those because we love them. I don't see the devil card here so far, so I don't think it's like super, super bad. But then again, this is a general reading. But that's just how it is, okay? It's one of those 3. Don't freak out. Just do your research. Do diligence. Now, you're with someone, or you're dealing with someone who is very generous, giving a lot of favors and rewards. But the thing is there are strings attached. And Aquarius, we all know that you don't like strings attached. They're like, hey, if you become my lawn assassin and kill those flowers, oh my gosh, Aquarius, I will give you this piece of meat. And you don't like strings attached. That's a rotten deal. They help you, that should be nice and courteous. But if you help them, there shouldn't be strings attached. It should be honest generosity, if that makes sense. Here's an example. Father's Day, I went to my husband's father's house. Everybody was drinking and having fun. And he was talking about how he'd worked 6 days fucking straight. And that he was tired. He even cooked dinner and everything. He was super tired. And so, without asking, while everybody was having fun, I went and I cleaned up the kitchen and did the dishes. And the person that helped me at the end was his stepson. Okay? Which is, it's a really weird fucking family tree dynamic. But anyway, he came and helped me. We didn't have to be told to help. It's not my house. I shouldn't, they cook dinner, it's not my obligation to stay there and help out, but it's Father's Day, okay? And even if I went over there and ate at a normal time, or even went over there, I would still help out, because that's what families do. They help each other out. That nobody comes over to my house and cleans. God, no. That never happens. Nobody, okay? But I don't expect every fucking visitor to show up and clean, okay? I was raised right. So, I had to sit down, sorry. I've been standing for a while. So there's that, okay? Do it out of the kindness of your heart. Now, you're dealing with the Chariot. This is a Cancer. You're traveling. You're making progress. Hell yeah. And you're doing it, and a Sagittarius. You're dealing with a Sagittarius. Or, it's all about balancing your alchemy and cooperation. A lot of people don't know this, but a Sagittarius is like the leader of the air signs. Not a leader of the air signs. They're like the Libra, my sign. Okay? They're about balancing and harmony. They know the difference between right and wrong. They're not a cardinal, because that's Aries, but you are dealing with a Sagittarius. Could be who you're traveling to. Now you're dealing with the Two of Wands. You've made a choice. You're at a crossroads. You have to make a decision. And what your decision is that you're tired. You are fucking tired, Aquarius. And you've gone hermit mode, where you're trying to do you. You're trying to recharge your batteries. People want something from you, and you're just like, no, I need to recharge. I'm done. I'm over with this 3 of Swords. I'm over with dealing with these people. I just want to be happy, and that's all we all want to be, is happy in the end, alright? Bottom of the deck is this. It is the 4 of Wands. This is celebrating your prosperity and reward. So everything does fall into place. But you go through some serious shit, my Empress or Emperor. Okay? You go through some heavy shit. And you have to make a choice. Do I go left or do I go right? Either way, you're going to be feeling a Five of Cups. It's very sad over the situation because you see such potential between each person. You know, they're so similar, but they're so different. And that's what's nuts. I mean, I've been in this situation before, you know, regarding Sagittariuses, because I'm married to one, and yeah, it was a weird fucking toxic year of Sagittariuses. But here's the thing, is that you have to make a choice. And I had to make one choice out of 3 different Sagittariuses. And oh my god, it was raining Sagittariuses. I'm so sick of Sagittariuses. Don't tell them that, okay? They're fine if you're not dating them. Or married to them. No, I'm not gonna... That's another thing you should know, is just because both the people that you're dating share a similar sun sign, or whatever, right? Even if, like, you're dating a water sign, not each sign, like, there's 2 people, okay? You can't, if they share the same sign, it doesn't mean they're the same person. They're different people, they have different aspects, different signs within their sign. You know, each individual is completely unique and complex. We're not all the same, and that's what's so beautiful about it. But here's the thing, is you've got to make a choice. I think I've been telling you this for weeks. Make a choice. But it's hard, you know? I mean, I'm bringing an outside perspective here to you. It's easy to look at someone's life and go, well, that's easy. I'd make this decision. But when you are that person, you're going through that same situation, it's like you don't know what to do. I'm great at giving advice, but I'm not very good at trying to give back advice to myself. I think we all are like that until we reach our Empress and Emperor mode, because we each have 2 energies within us. So, you know, you're definitely not alone in this situation. You just gotta pick what you want. And I know that you're indecisive. You've got so many options, and you deserve the best, Aquarius. You absolutely do. But you gotta know that you are not alone in this decision process. At times, we all feel alone. Okay? Now, I love you. You're gonna have a really great day today. Just, you know, take care of yourself. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. And join me again for next time's tarot. And if you want a personal tarot reading, I offer those. I just haven't been publicly posting them. I don't accept PayPal. I'm tech dumb, okay? Okay, I'm very stupid with technology, but I do know one thing, that if someone were to pay me for my personal tarot reading, I would do the video first and then accept the payment after. Because if the video is not, if the person doesn't like it, if it doesn't resonate, because sometimes that's a big chance, that you take, it's a gamble. But I don't accept PayPal. I accept, there's this app through Facebook Messenger that you pay a friend or something, and it doesn't charge you interest or anything for a transaction fee, and I like that option. That makes it easier for me because I don't understand the Cash App or anything. I don't understand those. But, paying through Facebook, I've been paid a bunch of times through there, and they've never, disappointed me in any way, shape, or form. So there's that as well. But, I guess if you want a personal tarot reading, look at my About section on my YouTube channel. I don't charge more than $5, but I've had people pay me a lot more than $5, and I was like, are you sure? Because, everybody's on a budget, and they were like, yeah, it was perfect, it was amazing. And it threw me because, I don't have that kind of confidence in what I'm doing. I just want to help people, But, yeah, I only charge $5 for a personal tarot reading. It's not a lot, but it's, you get more for your buck. Now, I love you. Thank you so much for listening to me. My name is Libra Empress. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share, and join me again for next time's tarot. Love you. Bye, my beautiful aquas.